Hi everyone, welcome back. So a little update on this tree for the beginner series. So it's in the evening now. What's the date today? The 18th of March, and I think it's time now that this tree comes outdoors. So it's been watered, including the time done on the original video. It's been watered 3 times, and I've also just a couple of days ago fed it. So the feed that I've used is what you call Green Dream, and it's basically like, I can't really pick it up because it's wet, but if you see these little sort of brown pellets, that's what Green Dream is. So you could use any fertilizer for the tree, liquid or chicken manure or a specialized bonsai feed. Just be careful with the dosage if you're using like a liquid feed, like a general purpose garden feed, because it might be too strong for the tree, especially sort of for its first watering and being like an indoor tree. So the tree's outside now. I've got quite a sunny garden. There's not really any shade, so this is really for now about the shadiest spot I can put it in, which is on the potting table next to my big horn beam, which I've just finished work on. So it's kind of sandwiched, it's against the house and against the shed, so it's protected here. So the reason you want to put it in this sort of shady spot at first is because the change of sunlight from the indoor light is too intense, so it will probably like crisp the leaves up, and a lot of them will drop. So if you put it in a shady spot, it's still getting the sunlight, but will be less intense. So you want to kind of keep the tree from moving it indoors to out in the shade for 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then you can gradually sort of put it into full sun if need be for that species of tree. So that's where my tree is for now. You can see since buying it, I've only lost the leaves that are on the surface of the soil there, so it's doing okay. There is a bit of new growth on it, as you can see there, for example. So now that the tree's been brought outdoors, there's a few things that we need to think about that was briefly touched on in the last video, which is the watering. So now that it's gone from indoors, the only real factor for watering indoors was the heat generated, like if you've got the heating on. But now that it's outdoors, we've got the sunlight, which is moving the tree, the growth, so that's going to consume water. We've got the heat being outdoors if it's a nice day, and we've also got wind. So now that it's outside, it's more important than ever to keep an eye on watering the tree. So it might be that it's gone from needing being watered once a week, maybe less, to now it'll probably be every day to every 2 days. So once your tree comes outdoors, you've definitely got to keep an eye on the watering side of things. So just check every day. You can see this was watered a couple of days ago, so the soil is still very dark. But yeah, so that's just a little update on that tree, on what to do with your first bonsais now that we're moving into better weather. So it's outdoors, we just need to keep an eye on the temperatures overnight. If we do any sort of frosts, don't leave the tree outdoors, it's too much of a shock for them, especially these indoor sort of trees that are more tropical. So if we do any frost or close to sort of frost, just bring the tree back indoors for that evening, and then when the temperature picks up, you can bring it back out again. But we want to start trying to get the tree used to the actual sunlight, which will make the tree a lot stronger and will give us better growth. So yeah, so that's an update. That's what you need to be doing with these indoor trees now, your first bonsais. We'll let the tree get kind of used to the conditions of being outside now, and then it will be a case not too far away of actually pruning these, maybe wiring them, but that'll be for the next video. So yeah, there you go, it's a little update for you. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll be back with another one soon. Thank you.